Shalom. First and foremost, as always, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion, and pretty much just on my way to work, driving, you know, and I was watching a video where this so-called Hebrew Israelite pastor was mentioning that he wants to bring Jake back to the land of Israel. All right, and the first thing that caught my spirit was he mentioned, you know, so-called black people. All right, and well, first and foremost, the land is defiled, so we're not going back to the land of Israel right now. The Most High Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is going to place us in the land. That land has to be destroyed by missiles first, all right, in the Third World War. And then it says in Isaiah 60:10 that the son of strangers, which are you other nations, shall build up thy walls. All right, so we ain't going back to the land yet. Anyway, he mentioned so-called black people going back to the land, and you got to watch out for those guys that always use the word black people, man. All right, because there's 12 tribes within the nation of Israel. All right, the Lord is not just exclusively dealing with so-called black people, because when you say that word black people, the first thing that people automatically think about is African Americans, right? But there's 12 tribes, man. That's why you often hear us say you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Or some brothers will say you Negroes, West Indians, and Puerto Ricans. You know, brothers word it differently. But for the most part, we say you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Because those, you know, those people primarily make up the 12 tribes. Now, you have other brothers that will mention this, you know, they'll say you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true Israelites. And then they'll say also the scattered Israelites, or they'll mention the speckled bird. All right, because the Lord said his heritage is as a speckled bird, meaning, you know, his people can look like a variety of nations, but their spirits are Israelites. He's not dealing with all nations, but since the Israelites were scattered amongst the four corners of the earth, his people will look like the other nations. You have to try the spirits. All right. So for you to just say black people every time you teach the word, you're minimizing Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai's power, man. So you got to watch people like that. Some of you Israelite camps just mention black people, man. It's 12 tribes. There's 12 tribes within the nation of Israel, man. And you also have brothers in different camps that don't look like so-called black people, but they're Israelites. So you have to specify, man. Hey, we at the end of this thing, the elect is still being sealed. You got to specify, man. You can't just minimize the Lord's power. Yeah, we're bringing black people back. What about the rest of the tribes? What about Ephraim? What about Manasseh? What about Gad? Okay, they're not labeled as so-called black people in this society, but they're Israelites. So that's why we say what I said we say, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you scattered. Hey, when you read Isaiah 11:11, what did the Lord say? He said he's going to bring his, the Lord, let me roughly paraphrase it. The Lord shall set his hand again the second time in Isaiah the 11th chapter to cover the remnant of his people that shall be left from Assyria, from Egypt, from Pathros, from Cush, from Shinar, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall gather, I'm paraphrasing, roughly paraphrasing, and he shall gather together the dispersed of Judah. Look at that word dispersed. The dispersed of Judah. Okay? Now, yeah, Judah is the head tribe. You so-called African Americans in America and around the world, you are of the tribe of Judah. You're the head tribe. You know? So maybe they're trying to come at it from that standpoint. I don't know, but there's more than just one tribe, man. There's more than just so-called black people. So you got to watch out for those guys that push that vibration. All right, because there's 12 tribes, man, and all 12 tribes are very, very important. Okay, and we remember we were scattered. Okay, it wasn't just so-called black people that was scattered. The whole nation was scattered. Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Naphtali, Reuben. We were scattered as a nation, man. So our people are everywhere on the earth. Okay? Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. I believe that's Hosea, the 1st chapter. Yet the number of the I think it's Hosea 1 and start at the 10th verse. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. So how you gonna narrow that down to just black people? Come on, man. And we were scattered. When you go back to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, we were scattered because that was a curse. Deuteronomy 28 and 64. So don't limit Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's power, man. This ain't a black person's movement. All right, this ain't the Black Panthers, man. I'm telling you, brothers, you gotta watch out for those guys that's always using that buzzword, black people, man. You black people, you blacks are the nation of Israel. What about the rest of the tribes, man? Shit vexes you at the end of the day, man. Hey, I look like a so-called black man. All right, but I believe through the Spirit I'm from the tribe of Reuben. Okay? Or I could be from the tribe of Gad, man, but I believe I'm from the tribe of Reuben through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because my family, all right, goes back to the so-called Native American or Seminole Indians. All right? My mom said that my grandfather looked like a tall black Indian and he had straight hair. Okay? And various other reasons why I believe I'm from the tribe of Reuben or from the tribe of Gad. But when I go fill out a job application, okay, and they ask me my race, I put down black. All right? That shows you how crooked Esau's fucking system is, man. You know, what race are you? Black, white, Caucasian, Alaskan? Anyway, like I said, brothers, just watch out for those guys, man. All right, there's 12 tribes within the nation of Israel, and just to narrow it down to black people is you being simple, man. You're being simple. There's 12 tribes, okay? And also, our people are scattered. The Lord said His heritage is as a speckled bird, man. So don't narrow down the Lord's power, all right? I just wanted to bring that out. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Excuse me. Double honor to our apostles and elders, the great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. Hey, Lord willing, you brothers have a blessed day, man. You know, Lord willing, the angels protect you, brothers, during your day. All right, and may your spirits be well, man. All right, shalom.